Hello MacMains, MacMan here with a little guide tutorial of sorts on the way to do shield breaks with Little Mac. So Little Mac isn't a character that you would typically think of as being particularly strong against shield. However, he does have quite a few tools in his kit that I think make him a threat against any shielding opponent, regardless of whether their shield is full or not. And in this video, I'm just going to show you some examples, some shield break combos you can do, and then I'll try it out in an actual match, and we'll see how that goes. So, what we're going to start out with is Little Mac's down-angled forward smash. So, Little Mac's forward smash is just bread and butter. Everybody knows it, everybody hates it, except us. It's powerful, does a lot of damage, has decent range, has super armor, has all that. However, down-angled forward smash has an interesting property. Not only does it do 40% if fully charged and fresh, it also has shield damage. So this thing is extremely powerful, and I'm actually going to control this, and I apologize if any of my gameplay looks a little bit sloppy. I'm trying to control two people at the same time, so I might have to do a couple jump cuts, but hopefully not. Let's see what happens. So, if I were to charge my down-angled forward smash all the way, even if they're shielding for just a second, it's an insta-break. So, just as comparison, I believe he gets an additional 5 shield damage base kit, in addition to whatever damage he deals from his down-angled forward smash. So, let's say their shield is full. Yeah, even then, I had that almost full, and it still broke shield. So you could see that this is a monster of a move. Even if it's uncharged, you can do some shield break combos. Like, for example, to make this easier for myself, I'm going to go into one frame. So let's say, I did a little bit of damage. He has, like, what, 35, 40 damage on him? And then I'm like, okay. He's at full shield damage. He's at 40%. At this stage, I could kill him if I get a shield break, because look, I have my KO punch. How do I do that? Well, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a down-angle with forward smash. Luigi's going to shield. And now, in this situation, what happens? Luigi's stuck in shield stun. And although he will get out of shield stun before I can act out of it, he's only going to have about 5 frames to react. And in that time, he's not going to be able to get enough height from a jump to be able to escape my next move. And if he holds shield any longer, he's at risk of getting attacked. And if he tries to roll, I can read him. So let's say he stays in shield. Or let's say he doesn't react in time. I can immediately follow up with a F tilt. And then just like that, instant shield break. And now we all know what happens when we have a shield break. Boom. So as you can see, you get a shield break with Little Mac, it can be pretty bad. Heck, even if you don't have KO punch, let's say, for sake of argument, okay, again, we're at like what? Okay, we're at like 48%. Let's say Luigi let me put him back to control. Let's say Luigi holds his shield, let's say it breaks, and he has his shield broken. What can I do in all that time? Straight lunge, kills, at 48% from nearly center stage. It actually kills even earlier than that, it's pretty crazy. The only real difference between it and KO punch is A, it has more horizontal knockback, and B, it takes like 4 seconds to charge. But when you have a shield broken opponent, it really doesn't matter. However, down-angle forward smash can do a lot for you, and you can set this up in a lot of ways. Let's say, for example, you do like an up tilt. If you were to do an up tilt, they might want to instantly shield, because they don't get a lot of hit stun. Up tilt is not known for having a ton of hit stun. Maybe they'll air dodge, because you can also buffer an air dodge before you're done acting out a hit stun. Then up like that, shield, Boom. Just like that. Nearly full shield. And I didn't even hold that for a full second, and it broke the shield. And then, you know, straight lunge. And they're off stage. And that actually killed. That killed at like 30%, jeez. Oh, Little Mac. Okay. And, you know, there are other ways that you can get them to accidentally do an air dodge, you know. Say you're in the middle of a battle and you decide to do an up air. Yes, up air is actually decent. If you do like an up throw to an up air, and then they get put in hit stun, they want to air dodge, they might fall like that, and then you can do the same thing to the computer at level 9. Boop. You also want to make sure you bait out any time that you think they're going to go in shield. If they're smart, they will stay out of shield as much as possible. A smart opponent against Little Mac will never stop jumping, because he can't reach, and he can't break their shield. So that's why you gotta use your anti-airs. So if you can get them scared enough that they start jumping, that's when you bring out up tilt. And then once you start bringing out up tilt, and you combo them for days, they got no chance. Okay, so let's try another example. Let's say, for example, that your opponent has lost a lot of shield, and then for whatever reason you knock them off stage and they get up. You wait for them to get up, they shield for a second, and then you sweet spot up smash them for an instant shield break. And up smash does a lot of damage. Base. Even with staling, it does a good amount of damage. And you know, once you're broken the shield, you can start doing a bunch of damage otherwise. So if your down angle forward smash is stale, you can always use your up smash to get a good amount of damage. And once you start pressuring that shield, they're going to be scared. You see how small that shield got with one uncharged down angle forward smash. And even with some down tilts, down tilt is incredible for shield poking and for just putting pressure on that shield. You do 2 down tilts, and their shield becomes small enough that with a properly spaced one, you can hit right through them and knock them up. And Little Mac's hitbox on his down tilt is very centered around his arm. It's not that much bigger, and only slightly disjointed forward. So its range is decent enough where you can get some shield pokes in. And once you prop them up, you can get some combos going. In that situation, I could have side beat and killed them, but don't forget, down tilt, down tilt, down tilt gets you great shield pressure. And also do not forget, with down tilt comes up B combos, death combos. And lastly, don't forget, if you have KO punch, that shield don't even matter. Let's get into some matches. So in this match that I'm showing you right now, we're in the middle of it. I didn't actually get a shield break in this match, but this match does show what good shield pressure can do to get in an opponent's head. So right now, we're in a situation where Fox is at 1 stock, I'm at 2 stocks. I fought this Fox 4 times beforehand, and a couple times after this match. Keep that in mind. So right now, you'll see how this Fox uses Fox Illusion to get a bunch of combos going, but he uses it at the right time when I'm vulnerable after using a smash attack, for example. And he's staying grounded for the most part, and trying to get kill confirms out of small attacks like down air especially, but also sometimes dash attack. Right there he uses Fox Illusion to up air to get the kill. So right now, even though he is behind technically, he's much more calm and collected than I am, but I've got a plan. So notice here, I am ahead on points, I'm ahead on stock, I'm ahead on percentage. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm pressuring the shield. His shield's a little low right now. I hit him again. Now his shield's about to break, and now he's thinking, "Oh, I can't be shielding. I can't be up in the air." So you see, he starts jumping a lot more, and that's exactly where Little Mac wants you to be. So now I'm catching his landings all the time, landing up airs and up tilts. You know, I'm dodging out of the way of his attacks, and I'm throwing out side tilt, and that gets me the kill. And you'll see more of this as we go along. In this specific video, we actually did get the shield break, so let me show you how it was done. So this is the same Fox that was in the previous match. This was a few matches later, so I stopped recording and was just playing offline, waiting to get a replay. So, anyway, by this point, I had beaten Fox a couple times, he beat me a couple times, so, you know, he was taking me seriously. He was a little bit more nervous than he was in the past. You could see that he's using Fox Illusion a little bit more, but he's still trying to get his combos. He's trying to do dash attack into up air. I'm fishing for my down angled forward smashes. I'm fishing for my KO punches. Like right there, he uses Fox Illusion, up air, great combo. But he starts using it way too much, which you'll see further on. Over here, you know, he's still jumping a lot. That's something huge. The further on that I played with him, the more he started jumping in response to my aggression and my defense. You see right now, he's honestly playing a little bit more defensive than before. He's still trying to use aerials, he's still trying to Fox Illusion combo me, but he's being a little bit more reckless than before. He knows he has to kill me early, as he does right here, because otherwise, I can just break his shield, or I can just get a KO punch. After all, Little Mac is the combat king. So right here, we have his shield pressured, it's low, he remembers this, and then I hit him again with it, his shield breaks, and because Fox is so light and straight lunge is so powerful, he dies at the edge of the stage at 26%. And that's what scares the heck out of him. And at this point, you can clearly see his playstyle has changed. He's getting super aggressive, he's using Fox Illusions in neutral, way more than he should be. He's going for jabs, he's going for anything that can get some damage. And now that he's going higher into the air more often, I'm using up tilt to bait landing. I wasted my KO punch, but that's fine. Notice he Fox Illusions again, and I counter it because it's so obvious. And at this point, I'm waiting in the back. I'm the one being patient now. I'm waiting for him. He gets the response on me, but that's fine. He is now the one who is attacking, and I'm the one reacting. I'm the one in control now. It's all part of the mental game. And now that I'm just tilting, I'm about to get the percentage advantage, you can see his playstyle just starts falling apart. He can't stop Fox Illusioning me, he can't start doing smash attacks, and it just leads to a down tilt into up B kill confirm. And as a final point, I played one more match after that one, and you could just see what it does. He does Firefox in neutral. It completely affected him in the mental game. It just led to moments like this. I literally down aired him to gimp him. At this point, it was over. I nearly 3-stocked the guy. You know, he even tried to shield my KO punch. Like I said, KO punch beats shield any day of the week. If I hadn't made one stupid little error right here, I would have gotten a 3-stock. Unfortunately, I didn't. But either way, all I did was land an up tilt because he was jumping too much, and I got the F tilt to kill confirm, and I won. So with that, I just want to say, I hope you found this tutorial useful. Make sure to use my tips and tricks to get the very best results you possibly can with Little Mac, get some shield breaks, and make your opponent scared. That's how you do it. And never forget, the KO punch always beats the shield. If you want more videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.